and now we're back for the 7,000th time, and surely we're back for real this time. I didn't do anything, by the way. I just sat around until the bit rate started to even out, because there is nothing I can do to make it any better. It's looking clean. I'm glad it's not a gray pixel. Let's hope that that was just a one-time hiccup and is no longer happening, right? Surely it is no longer happening. Okay, well, we have work to do, so let's get to work, guys. With the frames. Let me start getting these spreadsheets set up so we can get... Give me a second. We need to have a sheet up for Aero Rover, so let me get that up. Okay, so we need to make a new sheet. Yes, we're starting from scratch. Okay, so we are gonna grab the template, duplicate it, call it Rover Aero. Rover Aero. Let's drag it to the front for convenience. If I can even grab onto it. Or let's drop it next to the other rovers. And now it's finally time to start getting this in there. So, okay, what's important in Aero Rover's kit? What is important? I legit have no clue how Aero Rover's kit works. So okay, let's do... There's the basic combo, there's a couple heavy things, there's the stack conversion. What's the forte? Well, we gotta be thorough. So we have to do all the basic attacks anyway, okay? Wind Cutter 1. You never basic. Well, we're going to get the frames anyway, okay? We're going to get them anyways, whether you like it or not. We did for Zani, okay? You know, you might get a hit or two here or there, so we have to get this in here anyway. Yeah, we might as well, guys. We might as well. Does anyone know what you get into when you... So when you swap in, do you start at 3 or do you start at 2 or what? Cause you could totally get some jabs in there. After skill, hang on. After skill, what basic attacks do you do? It's a 2-part mid-air combo, right? So after skill, you do mid-air 1, 2, and then basic 4, right? So you still do need the basic 4 frame. This one might be cancelled because you can press a skill after after whatever. Am I okay? Do I look okay? Guys, look at this crab. Let me show you this crab. How many times did stream crash today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 times, guys. At least we're stable now, okay? At least it's freaking stable now. But god dang, like it's so frustrating. I want to get my work done and I want to stream and chat with friends, but I can't. Okay, the freaking internet is just cucking me. But surely it just was throwing a fit, and now it's calmed down now. Okay, right? Surely it's calmed down. I mean, it's frustrating. Like, imagine this: you drive to work with the intention to get work done, and then the office just randomly closes in the middle of the day. And then it's like, now what do? You actually came here to do work and you can't even do work. What else? We need the skill, right? Do you ever heavy attack? Do you ever do the razor wind attack? What else is there? There's a standard heavy attack. Well, we're going to do the whole thing anyways, you know? I don't think you'll cancel this one if it leaves you in the air, but... oh, this one will be fun to code. The one that converts to stacks. And then there's a Forte as well, right? Cloud burst that. It's a skill. God, there's a lot of stuff, isn't there? And then there's skill. Unbound flow. And it's a two-part... but you can... why does it even say it's a two-part? If switching to another resonator after stage 1 automatically does stage 2 anyways. So it might as well just be one skill, right? You could just swap out and you get the whole thing either way. Okay, this is all the abilities, right? This is the entire ability list. Is there any situation where you don't do both hits of Cloudburst stance? I don't think so. Hello, my favorite streamer. Whoa, I'm your favorite? That's Poggers. Too bad I'm disconnected half the time. I wish I could get better internet. I really do. But unfortunately, there's nothing but Comcast in my area. Truly a fate worse than that. Okay, well, we've got some frames to crunch. Oh boy, oh boy. I am going to have to... Oh boy, this is gonna suck. We're gonna open After Effects. And we're gonna crunch some frames. It's gonna be delish. Okay. Let's get the basic attacks first. First things first. Let's do just a couple repetitions. Okay, good. And now for our favorite parts. Our favorite parts. You can get 20 concerto from first stage, get 20 concerto from second stage while upfield. Oh, wait, yeah, so you could get... You could get concerto that counts for your next combo. Delayed concerto. Do you actually do that though? Eight frames. That's a really fast. That's a really fast basic one. A forward at 0.25. Oh, this is a flash main in comparison. One frames. Frames for basic 2. For the cancel, slice. You see this slash effect that appears? For almost every resonator in this game, there's going to be an effect on the frame of impact. See, this is the frame of impact. So 28 frames. 0.25 on the swap as always. And then this sharp animation transition. That is the start of the next sequence of the attack. That's basic 3, and then that's basic 4. Is E1 the best move to swap on? Well, we're just starting, okay? We have a number of things to do. So, we have a list of moves. We're going to get the frames on all of these, and then work on other parts of the implementation. Yes, we're getting everything implemented from scratch for Aero Rover, okay? We have to do it all. And then, after we do all the stuff and crunch rotations, you know, we'll learn and figure out. Slice. Look at this sharp transition. Doesn't this look goofy, guys? Look at this. Doesn't it look silly? You don't really think about it that much when it plays really fast, right? But there really is a sharp transition in animation. "58 frames on the cancel." You see that? You see the frame of impact animation? Real obvious. And here's the transition frame. And here is basic 4. And then there is the next repetition at 46 frames. Cancel on 27 frames. 0.25 slope. Okay, there is our basic attack combo. Next, let's do the mid-air. Okay, well that was not the mid-air. This is the normal mid-air. So the fancy thing we did was the two-part forte. Right, this is the forte. Where you do the... boom! And then... so that's... let's get to the frames for that. So, okay, I will separate it. Just because... just in case we do that... what? So that's unbound flow, right? Unbound flow. So if you unbound flow swap, you're gonna get a delayed concerto. But if you actually need the full concerto, you need to stay on field for both of them. Okay, so the first hit takes 33 frames for the impact. But the entire timing... no, wait. No, this... wait, no. It's this whole animation. So at the start of this is where you could... can you cancel it here, though? Can you cancel it here? I mean, not that you would ever... Ooh. Thank you for 6 months, new time poggers! Half a year, that's crazy. You get enough concerto without part 2, I see. How are you so cool and awesome at math? Very math. Cause numbers are fun, that's why. Because we need numbers so we can find out what's good and what's not, you know? It all stems from just curiosity and wanting to optimize. You want to know whether option A is better than option B, whether combo A or combo B is better. So you have to crunch the numbers to find out. I don't think there's a use case to ever canceling it though. But I'll leave it there just in case. Okay, so this frame 153 is the entire timing, and then because you can see the skill flip over here. This is an extremely fast impact. For some reason, if you don't swap out of this, it's a 0.6 second cast. Okay, and now our mid-air attacks. So, as you can see, the frame where the sword appears is when I actually clicked, right? As far as timing goes for mid attack, you